Alright guys, welcome back to the third episode of our Gran Turismo 2 Plus Let's Play. TLDR for last video, we got the B license, got another Pulsar, I think it was the VZRN1, yep, and managed to go and take on the last race of the Clubman Cup, and barely made it out alive. So we are going to be now skedaddling over to get another license. We're going to get the A license today. I'm going to scoot this mouse out of the way. And we're gonna go grab our A license and see what else we can do. I'm gonna restart my other computer while I'm doing that. So give me a second here. All right, so we're going to now skedaddle over to the license stuff. We're gonna do the A license this time. We might do both the A and the IC license just to try to get a bit more headroom. So some more. One thing I miss about Gran Turismo 3 is that the licenses were rather short, only having 8 tests versus 10. But it's okay. 124 mile an hour launch speed, that's rolling. So, yeah. Short shifted, but it's fine. Wait, so what am I doing here? Am I supposed to be, slowing down? Is this one of those? I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention. I think I'm supposed to brake. I think I did a little too soon. Crap. Ah! I botched that so bad. Yep, that's what I was supposed to do. That was a solid fail. Okay, that's fine. I'll take that on the chin. I didn't pay attention to what I was doing. New record, and I failed the crap out of that. Okay. So, we'll try that again. So now I know what I'm doing. So, we'll actually pass it this time. If I'd been paying attention, it would have been fine. So I found I've got a lot more room to brake than I thought I did from 150 miles an hour. Okay, slamming the crap out of it. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. I'm going to overshoot it. Yep. Okay, I lied. We didn't pass this time. We'll pass the next time. See, this is throwing me off because of the rolling start. If there was no rolling start, it would not be throwing me off this bad. But it's throwing me off really bad. We're steamrolling. So definitely need to start slowing down a little bit earlier. Maybe about 850 meters or so. See, I did it again. I botched that garbage. I am not doing too hot with this one, guys. This is kicking my butt. This one test is really kicking my butt today. I guess I need some driver mod or something. How can I get all golds in Gran Turismo 7 on a lot of these tests? And I'm struggling with this. So 850 is too early. This is probably going to overshoot again. Yep. Overshot bad, too. So I can't stop at 850 because then I stop too short. But if I stop at just 880 to 900, I overshoot the crap out of it. Okay, that makes total sense. Talk about a giant margin of error. I feel like the amount of times I'm failing this, might as well get a freaking kid's prize. Oh, I should pay attention. I got it this time. That's money. I got a silver that time. I just skipped right over bronze. I was like, I might get a kid's prize this time. Shoot. It took us 4 minutes to freaking get that. That was ridiculous. Okay. Off to A2. So cornering and braking. We're in a Super Legacy now. One of my favorite Supers, personally. I'm a big fan of the Legacy. There are certain generations of Legacy I like more than some WRXs. So. Okay. So I don't know what I'm in store for here. I just saw it was cornering and braking, but I don't quite see. Okay, I'm starting to see the corner. Oh, shoot. Okay, that's like a mixture. I'm gonna overshoot. Yep, there it is. I'm starting to remember this test now from a while back when I've done this before. Huh. See, there's so many tests that I'm not used to because these weren't. This test in particular wasn't a thing in GT3, you know. Ridley sideways. Botched it. Okay, we still passed. Okay. That was rough. That was really rough, but it's okay. We got it that time. That definitely got the tail out on us a little bit. Intermediate cornering in a front-wheel drive car, so we're going to be in Integra Type R again, which I am not mad about at all. Really love the Integra Type R. A lot of understeer exiting that. That is unfortunate. That may have really goofed me up there. Dang, just barely missed silver. Oops. We're not mud key. Still playing with that wrist brace. I literally just started filming this video directly after episode 2, so still wearing my wrist brace. Still wearing that thing. Okay. What are we in now? Oh, we're in an Altezza. Not going to complain about this. It's one of my favorite cars Toyota ever made. We got it here as the IS, but the IS300. That was a really shoddy exit, though. This might actually be worse than my performance on the other one. Actually, it might not. We actually got silver. Okay. Apparently, it wasn't that trash. Well, I didn't drive that bad there. Okay, we're going to scoot on to intermediate cornering 3. It's an L-shaped corner, according to the description. We'll see how that goes. See what we got. This looks like Red Rock Valley. That was solid. I think I still missed the apex by a decent bit, but hey, I will take it. We passed, so that's a win. That's a win in my mind. We take a dub there. Okay, now we're doing the same thing, I'm assuming, with the Altezza, which is more than fine. Still missed that apex, but it's okay. I think we're still going to pass. Yep, sure enough. The second, some change to spare. Alright, we're now doing an S-turn in a Mitsubishi GTO 3000 GT. This should be interesting. Why did so many Japanese brands name their cars differently here in the States? I will never make sense of it to me. Like, never makes sense. Like, well, I mean, outside of the obvious with this car, I mean, the Pontiac GTO existing. This car is probably one of my favorite sounding cars in this game. If it didn't have the Pulsar, this would be a shoe-in for a car I'd rock for all-wheel drive stuff. It was a really slow run, but we got it. Barely in bronze, but... Alright. We got the same thing, but now we're in a Supra. This, if I remember correctly, I slid so much doing this in the past. This might be a pain. Excuse me, holy voice crack. And of course, they start me off banging off limiter. Crazy, this car was brand new at the time this game came out. Okay. That was a pretty alright exit, but this was really slow. Barely missed silver though. I'm getting really close to getting consistently silvers, but unfortunately, that was not the case there. Alright, so now we got a sharp turn in the 3000 GT. Get my finger ready to go straight into 4th gear because it's probably going to be banging off limiter. I was right, hey. That was really solid. Don't think we're going to get a silver out of this, but did get a... Oh, we got a silver. Okay, I'm at gold, but I'll take it. All right, and then we're gonna do the same thing with the Supra. Just try to nail that once again, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. Again, banging off a limiter. Should have paid more attention there. Excellent. Ooh, lots of sliding, but it's okay. We'll get at least a bronze. Barely bronze at that. Dang. I bet you if I did bang off a limiter, I would have gotten a silver. But there we go. A license is acquired. Another one on the record books, ladies and gents. So now we're going to try to take on the IC. And we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. Because goal is to try to grind through a couple of these licenses so we can get a decent bit of headway into the game. But honestly, do we really need the IC right now? Like, do we really need the IC at the moment? I feel like once we start getting into IC territory, we're going to have to get some more money out of this. Well, it looks like we are. Take a quick pause while I answer my mom. Yeah, I'm really enjoying GT2 Plus right now. And I'm really impressed with it. And I've had a lot of fun playing this with you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. Because I'm having, excuse me, I'm having a grand old time. So first race of the four-wheel drive cup, we're going to go ahead and give it a shot. This may not go to plan at all, but we're going to give it our best shot and see what happened. See what happened? Grammar. See what happens. And hopefully we'll be able to take it up here, or if I'm having to play dirty like I had to at the end of the last episode, which I really don't want to do. Because that's not very honorable of me to start running and start pit maneuvering cars. But let's see what we got. I see a couple of Celica GT4s, an SVX. Oh, this is a weird layout of Seattle. I've never done this. In recent memory, at least. See, I think that's another Pulsar up there, is it not? It might be a Starlet, actually. They look very similar from far away, okay? And then we got an Evo up front. Because, of course, we got an Evo up front. And that's going to... Oh, hello. Hello, Celica. There's a lot of bumper-to-bumper, you know, wheel-to-wheel action here. Tap the brakes a little bit coming into the hill section. See, the hills in GT2 were a lot smoother. In GT3 and GT4, those jumps right there were so violent, which I could not stand about these games, or the GT3 at least and GT4, because they were so violent. Okay, we got a decent headway so far, surprisingly. Oh, hello. This straightaway is not as long as I thought it would be. Okay. Not too shabby. There's a lot of loading going on here, which is a little bit unfortunate. I was hoping that this would all be loaded in ahead of time. But I guess now that we've got the game so heavily upscaled, we can see Gran Turismo 2's culling in action. And that's a term I remember hearing from, what is it, Out of Bounds? I can't remember that guy's channel's name he did for a while. She says, I think. I'll have to go back and look. But I remember they mentioned culling at some point in that, and we're seeing a lot of it in this. I'm driving like my life depends on it at the moment here. Not a whole lot of blunders so far, thankfully. Probably because I've done way too many laps on regular Seattle, and a lot of these are just reused from regular Seattle. Or maybe I'm actually getting used to this game. That could also be a thing. Despite the horsepower disadvantage, 60 horsepower down with the limit says I should be running. We're going to walk away with a fairly drama-free W here in the opening race of four-wheel drive. So, Alcyon SVX. What the heck is an Alcyon SVX? I'm guessing maybe that was the full name of the Subaru SVX? But the Familia GTR 92, what the heck is that? I guess we'll see. What is that? Is that a Nissan? Toyota? Mazda? I don't freaking know what the Familia GTR. It might be a Mazda. I think the Mazda Familia is a thing. Now that I'm really thinking about it, I think that's a Mazda. The crazy thing, that's like the Mazda Speed 3's like ultimate predecessor. Ooh, price car. What do we got? What are we thinking, guys? Once again, just don't leave what you think it is in the comments, because some of you suckers might go back and like, oh, it was this, guys. Don't think about it. Just tell me if you got it right or not. I'm curious what this is. I'm assuming it's going to be four-wheel drive, because just off the fact it's a four-wheel drive race. So I'm thinking Evo. I don't know. I've got a hunch that it's an Evo. I'm going to say an Evo GSR, the first gen. I'm not going to say it's a Gen 2 or Gen 4, whatever. I'm saying it's Gen 1. I think we're going to go early Evo. I think that's going to be my guess what this prize car actually is. Okay. Let's see what we got, guys. And survey says I was horribly wrong once again. We got a Legacy Touring Wagon, which I actually kind of like these things. So I'm not entirely opposed to keeping it. The issue is that I don't really have much of a need for it. The Pulsar does this job better. It weighs significantly less. I honestly don't really need the VZR in one. I really don't know why I've kept that. I might see if that's a prize car exclusive thing, if like there's no way to buy a Pulsar N1. I'm gonna definitely go look at Mazda here in a second and see if that Familia thing was legit. So the Pulsar N1 is not showing up. There's the V. Okay, it's right here. So I could just buy one. But that livery seemed pretty unique. So this is the regular one. But the one I got had a livery on it, if you guys might remember. So I definitely think there's some shenanigans there. But we're going to check the Mazda dealership, because I want to see if that Familia thing, wherever it's hiding, I guess it's not here. I guess it's in the used lineup. Let's see what we got. Familia Interplay. Interesting name for a car. People might think that's a little sus. Familia GTX. That is an all-wheel drive car. But I'm looking for the Familia GTR. But it looks like... There they are. So yeah, this was a Mazda. I was right. But it's like... This is interesting. It's like a Pulsar rival. It's like the Speed... It reminds me a lot of like if the Speed 3 was like considerably older. And all-wheel drive. Because, you know, that wasn't a thing. Unfortunately. So... I see an FC Cabrio in here, which is cool. It's a favorite of mine. I kind of want to mess with one in this game for a while, but let's see what else we can go do now that we've got the A license. Maybe there's something we can do. Gran Turismo League. Well, we can do some. We can do the GT, the Japan Nationals. They got some horsepower limits on us, which is unfortunate, but we might be able to do these two midfield races. I think that's what we'll do. Got an email. I wonder what that's about, getting an email this late at night. Reddit, of course. Shoot. Okay. So this is the 300 horsepower limit one, so we might have a better chance winning here than in other weight races. So let's see how this goes. We got S2K, Atomic Air ZZ2. I'm hoping with the horsepower limit being so low, we'll have a pretty good shot at winning this. And that S2K is going to be a pain in the butt. I can already tell. We've got a 3000 GT in here as well as an FC RX-7. If that's a Spec R Aero S15, that might also be a pretty large thorn in the side. Wheel the Sylvia there, but we managed to squeak by and take a giant lead. Now this is the track I do have an unreasonable amount of laps in. I have for some reason decided that Midfield was going to be like my signature circuit when I was a little bit younger. Seattle kind of took that place now. But I put an unreasonable amount of laps on Midfields in Gran Turismo 5 and 6. Or actually, I don't think it was in 5, so Gran Turismo 6. I put an unreasonable amount of laps on Midfield, and I won a couple of the GT6, what is it, seasonal events there. It was one of my first big online races, and I won that there. Okay, we're going into second. I think the third to last corner, really. Ooh, probably a little bit too much on the brakes there. We'll see if these guys will be able to just cruise past me in the straights or not, because they're keeping right up with me right now. These slicks are definitely not gripping as much as I thought they would. I was hoping they would be nice and sticky. Pause. But I'm apparently wrong on that front, because this car's been still understeering a little bit. Might need to do some suspension mods on this poor thing to get it hook up. The fact this doesn't have a 6-speed is kind of shocking. Really waited a touch too long to brake. Not quite as close to me as I expected them to be. Probably short shift that a little bit. It's fine though. Okay. Running away a little bit. There's some off-roading going on back there that may have just been me though. Oh, a lot of tire squeal there. A lot of tire smoke as well, but that car's gone off in the back. I don't know what that was. I should have decided just to make a geared stick in instead of constantly upshifting and downshifting there. Come on, car. Let's make this happen. Ooh. Okay, we got this. This will be an alright dub. A little bit of drama, but not too much to really. A lot more than the full drive challenge did with those really fast cars being in that event. I'm having more trouble with these cars close that are like making barely more power than me, if any more power than me, versus like what I was just dealing with, a 350 horsepower limit. And we took the dub. Why? There we go. So I'll take it. Let's see. Do we get another prize card? Do we get one more prize card for this video? That delay in the music's pretty annoying, but hey, it happens. No new prize card. How sad. Okay. Well, we're gonna do the other race of this as well, because we still got a few minutes outside of my usual recording window, which I like to stick to 25 minutes or well, not really 25 minutes or less, really 25-minute minimum on these videos. That's typically where I like to end them off, but the last video was closer to 30 minutes. I think the first episode was 28, so I think, honestly, why not give you guys a little bit more content? There doesn't need to be a time limit on fun. Anyone who puts a time limit on how much fun you can have is just going to live a boring life. So we're back on midfield. We got a lot more faster cars. We've got STI. Oh gosh, this is going to be brutal. This may not have been a good idea. They are fast. They are very fast. I know this track very well, but these cars are definitely got a pretty large speed advantage on me. They're all understeering on the grass though, where I'm not. I was fighting for my life on that turn though. The FD though is going to be, this FD is going to be a pain in my butt here. I just got to hope I can just out-corner him, because he's going to have a pretty good size. All these cars are going to have a pretty good sized horsepower and top speed advantage on me. I'm going to have to fight a little aggressively here. Oh, there's a lot of tire smoke. This might come back to bite me a little bit. That's okay though, because apparently they all suck at driving. Okay. Hold on for dear life going through that corner. That corner's always been tricky for me. Ironically enough, I've had a better time with this S-turn than I have with that previous corner. I'm hitting the brakes hard going into the third to last corner. They're all off-roading a little bit. Okay, going into the S-turn now. The second to last corner and now the final corner. Okay. We just gotta hang on one more lap, guys. One more lap, maybe an extra minute and a half or so. We got a lot of power bearing down behind us, so I'm just gonna have to really, really hope I can edge this out and hang on for dear life and take the win here. Oh, they're bearing down on me hard. I think I late braked a little too much there. We're off a little bit. Oh no. That bit us a little bit. It's okay though. Mistakes happen. We're not completely out of this yet. We're pretty far down the order now, but it's fine. We'll salvage this. So we know I can handle the corners a little better than these guys can. Shockingly. A little bit of late braking, a little bit too much though, because there's a lot of tire smoke there. This 300ZX is going to be right in my way. Just gonna have to modulate the throttle as best I can and hang on for dear life. Exit there was really solid. Almost 90 miles an hour on the exit there. Really solid exit. Okay, tap the brakes. Okay. We salvaged it. That turn 1 was abysmal, but we salvaged it. We're probably going to barely come out with a win here. But I am just going to hope that we can hang on here. I'm going to have to drive a little bit aggressively because, like I said, they're going to have a serious top speed advantage, especially that Z32 300ZX. But we got it. We got enough room. We got enough room to win this. Perfect. All right. That was something. Okay. That was interesting. I'll take it, though. I mean, we took the win there. That was a pretty bad wreck in turn 1 there in the second lap there. I really overcooked it that time, which I've, was hoping to take advantage of just having a bit more braking zone. But unfortunately, oh, prize car. Perfect way to end the video. We'll save again. I'm like I said in the last video, I'm saving pretty much any time I get a license or prize car, which I know I was saying that and I didn't save earlier when I got the crying aloud, the A license, but we'll do it now. And I'll turn this computer off while it's saving. This other one, not this one that's recording this, actively recording and playing GT2 Plus. That'd be bad. But let's see. All right, let's go claim our prize car. Prize car number 2 of this video, I think. So, once again, just tell me if you guessed it right. Don't tell me what you think it is. Just tell me if you got it right. Now, if you've played GT2 for a long time, you probably know what it is. I don't. Survey says it is a Primera 2.0 GT. I'm getting rid of this thing. Because there is no need for this car. I do not like the Primera GT. It's 148 horsepower. It's slow as dirt. Like, come on. Why this? I'm going to go see if it's actually purchasable first. Because I think there are some prize cars you can't physically purchase at all. Like, you have to win them. If it's something I literally cannot win or purchase, then fine. I'll keep the thing. I don't want to, but I will. So I need to find the Primera GT, which is not showing up right now in the used lot. Looks like we're mostly looking, holy crap, 37K for an R33. How about that? Oh, an Alltech. That's cool. Don't have enough for it, but hey, it's there. But is the Primera 2.0 GT able to be... There's the TE, there's the GV. Where's the GT? Looks like this might actually be a car that is... Oh, the stage would be so nice. But it looks like that might be a car I might have to keep because it's not obtainable anywhere else. Darn. Well, that sucks. I don't want it, but I'll have to keep it this time. Oh, well. But alright, guys. Guess this is where we're going to close out this episode for you guys tonight. I'm about to run out of time before I have to go to bed anyway for work. So, works out, I guess. We've got 4 cars now. We got 2 prize cars this video. We got the Legacy Touring Wagon GTB, which I was very happy with. And then we got a Primera 2.0 GT, which I have no interest in keeping whatsoever. But, nonetheless, we're going to hold on to it for now. I have way too many Nissans now, though. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you all have enjoyed this series so far. Next episode, we're probably going to go after the IC license. I know a lot of these have been mostly license tests, but just trust the process. Once we get through most of them, up through the IA license, we'll have a lot of episodes of racing, not a lot of license tests again. I think, honestly, the Super license is going to be one of the last things I do because of how notoriously difficult it is. Obviously, it's even difficult. It's the biggest license in motorsport in real life. Only way you can get an F1 is if you have a Super license, so through the FIA. So I'd imagine that in order to mirror the real life difficulty, it needs to be fairly difficult. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Have a fantastic day. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys later.